game on TSM, the hover, and it's actually gonna be the Shyvana in the jungle, and I think this might be the first for, no, not the first for Global Pro, but had a couple plays before, but still fun to see a champion that I think so often was maligned for, oh, has no early gate pressure, has no utility, why would you play Shyvana? It's a solo queue all-star champion, and Mike Young shows up at TSM, and they're going to give him a Mike Young champion.
We actually did have a little bit of discussion of this on the dive, and one of the biggest things, proponents of Shyvana are always going to talk about how the sphere of influence on the map just follows her around, because after your first clear, she is incredibly imposing. A little pixel blush in the river, but because of that bottom lane trade, Smithy not going to spray the plant over the dragon here, and Mike Young will be extremely happy. If you get an early Drake, free 5 minutes on Shyvana, it is absolutely insane. Due to her passive, she gets free armor and magic resist for every Drake that they're able to take. And now he's going to get his early roam off there. So this is kind of cascading pressure from the blue stall up to the top side. Let's see if Hanser is going to see this one coming or not.
No magic, no health on Hanser, but does dodge away from the first bit of damage. Flashes out of the slow beam. Here comes the E into R. The Nether Barrel's going to show up, and the Mouse Target making an easy combo. He's got no way out. Nullifying Orb Beams, nothing. First blood to Liquid.
I love connecting the dots here. We'll see if there's any sort of contest.
Well, Tarek Trista are starting to come around a little bit. They are going to be first on the play.
Mike very low.
Yeah, down to half HP. Cloud Reach with the highest single target damage. A stun goes in, but a nice rocket jump buffered properly by Doublelift gets himself out. But now, no one's really around to stop. Gragas is close, actually. Mike Young getting him a hit.
If he ulted, he could get a kill.
He would be close, but no, the spike's going to come in time. Double Drake picks up the TSM. They are right now. We'll see what happens. Mike Young wants to steal the red buff, and he's going to lock in, and didn't judge the instincts quite right. Smithy gets the last hit, but now lands the body slam, lands the ultimate available, and he's going to get out before he's in range to pull out his ultimate. But now it's Bjergsen in melee range, gets a shield, and does not get ulted himself. As now here comes the dual lane. Mithy on the other side of this one. As long as he can get his teammate around, Sven can save him, but he's got to buy some time for himself. He's going to lock in range, pulls him in, he will stay alive, and saves Unbreakable Will. Mithy said, no, we've got enough time. Sven's going to be here. He's got my back, and he was right.
Right now, though, it looks like there's a collapse on bottom.
A lot of damage. They know no ulti for Kalista. Plenty of damage here. Exhaust. Here comes Gangplank as well. The flash forward. Double also knock him back in and does so. Another pushback, and Doublelift gets himself the kill. 2-0 to Liquid. As the chase continues, they're all going to turn invulnerable thanks to Ole's ulti. The chase is on Mithy at 200 HP, maybe a little bit more. The flash to double stun. Huge plays out of the bot lane. 4 kills to Liquid.
Ole gets double stuns there. Smithy flashes in. Doublelift flashes in. We'll take a look here as Rift Herald is summoned in the mid lane, and Liquid do reorientate.
Getting pretty low. Here comes the headbutt pulverize onto 2 targets in the front line. No stun to be landed, but the turret scavenge means no defense left for TSM. The flash, ulti into the back line, looking for that kill, and they're likely to get it. Sven, not long for the world. He's going to fall down. Double getting revenge yet again in his X-team. As Mike Young pops the hourglass, but has not a lot of time left to go. The stopwatch won't matter. Mike Young is down. Alistair's next up. King Me, they say, looking for maybe the number 5, but not just yet. Back to the mid lane 2-2 turret, and Herald will survive to knock down yet another. Barrel chain shows up for a bit more damage. 7-0, 4-0 in turret.
It looks like Doublelift won't have to wait too long to get a little taste of that revenge against his former team, because they are coming out swinging. Because they use their AD carry, then there is this shift from Team Liquid that's a little slow. So TSM are able to get back a turret.
Breaks the shield, headbutt pulverizes in, and goodbye. Yeah, I don't think he's got a way out of that one. Poboter drops to the ground. Bjergsen gets the first kill of TSM season.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, the Doublelift and Ole duo is pushing right up onto the turret. Not much they can do about it. All right, here we go, though. Scuttle is going to be taken for TSM, and the threat on taking that Baron is actually Team Liquid's.
So Liquid say we're going to keep the wards where they are. We're going to go for Baron instead. If you look at the Drake, we'll do this one. They're going to pull the trigger. TP coming in, though.
4,000, 3,000.
What happens? It's Mike Young right in the middle. He's going to get jumped on. Dead to Malzahar. You have to believe it. Explosive cast, push him away. And now there's no chance to steal. This will be a Baron secured. No problem. You've got to believe it. As soon as this fight comes in for Smithy, that should be a minor miracle to take it away, and it won't happen. A kill plus the Baron grabbed by Liquid. They made the right call.
Ooh, that was definitely some miscommunication from TSM there. Mike Young goes in. Maybe they thought it was a little bit lower, or they thought they didn't have any other chances, but maybe just committing him for a steal attempt. At that point, though, this is all Team Liquid right up the middle.
5v4, no jungler. Baron buff on, and Hanser is gone. Double with his 4th kill of the game. And as the ulti gets sent, Mithy gets sent back to the base, but Doesn't really matter. Next wave's coming in about 15 seconds.
It's like it's one of the suicide steal attempts.
Yeah.
They don't think that Mike is going to come back alive from that mission, but there is a chance that he gets in there when it's low enough, I guess, for the steal. So they kind of send him in on that one-way mission.
Right now, just staying with the siege mid lane, starting to stack up soon enough. Mithy again posturing the front side, gets done. Here comes the big terrible device, more time. Mithy's not going to have a good target to go for. Pulls back in. Ole suppression on the top side. They're going to knock down Hanser yet again. Another death for him. And it's going to be a kill on Mithy as well. The flash not going to get Sven just yet. He's cutting the back line, but still gets pulverized in the back. Gets a body slam to the face. And now he's still trying to kite away as everyone else staying alive. Bjergsen gets across it, but doesn't really matter at this point as the team around him is dying. The turrets are falling. The structure's being destroyed. And under 30 minutes, Liquid gonna shut down TSM in the first game of the split. And Doublelift gets revenge on his old team.
Off-season money well spent by Team Liquid as they take down the defending champions. Doublelift gets a little bit of his revenge, and they've got some early season success.
And $15,000 to City Year, courtesy of Andy Din. Thank you very much. A bet well placed. And that's the new look of Team Liquid. One of the big super teams this year, power ranked by many as the second, maybe third best team in North America, but right now in first place, giving maybe a single death, I think, to TSM, which is a great way to start your season.
Definitely true. And look at that. They're definitely happy about the success that they had in that game. And honestly, it looked so smooth for them, aside from, you know, the bottom lane composition there with the Shyvana, the Kalista, and Alistar. Kind of expect that to have control of the Drakes, and TSM did a good job with those objectives. But aside from that, the game was pretty much all Team Liquid.
Totally agree. And I think Liquid's going to be a hard team to, in some cases, talk about after the game because every player is so damn good. I went and looked at the damage graphs, and it was actually impacted by a lot, doing the most damage on his team. And it's a player that we almost never talk about the entire game, and yet played pretty much perfectly.
Just talk about how
lane
rich he is.
control. Yeah, I mean, he's